Hey folks, welcome back to Black and White. Here at the Pokemon League, heading off to fight the last two members of the Elite Four. Starting with the one second on the right. Now, you may recognize this girl if you played the post-game of Platinum, Heart Gold, or Soul Silver. She is actually the assistant to one of the Frontier Brains in those games. Now, apparently she has amazing psychic powers, and in times of great distress and anger, she will destroy things with them. But for now, it's just fighting psychic Pokemon. Got Reuniclus here. And I have things to say about this Reuniclus. It and its Focus Blast business just wrecked me many times. Because, if I recall correctly, it was a one-hit KO. I had no say in the matter. So basically I had to let it miss. By let it, I mean keep retrying until it did. Which just did not happen nearly as much as it should have. Anywho, over on this side we got some Shadow Pollen and it's dead, and yeah. Hooray, amazing. Those two clips just do not give justice to how much frustration that Reuniclus gave me. I mean, I couldn't do my usual strategy of using Work Up on the first Pokemon and then sweeping the rest, because the first Pokemon just destroyed me. Luckily, Siglif less offensively capable, which let me get 2 Work Ups in, since it was a 3 KO. Very nice. And now, after some healing, we'll be in a good position to basically destroy the rest of the team. If I were going for overkill, I could keep up a Hyper Potion Work-Up strategy cycle and get up to +6 stages of attack, but that's just unnecessary. I mean, there are times and places for going outrageously boosted, but now is not the time. Now, Siglif is part flying, so you can take it down with electricity, rock, and ice. And since, you know, Edmund is a boss, I wanted to use Ice Beam. Could have very easily used Electra instead. Smackdown from Berlanga probably wouldn't have done the job. Now, Gothitelle. I don't know how I feel about Gothitelle. It's her star Pokemon, but it just feels like a not as good Jinx. Because it's just boring. I don't know. I don't have much to say about Gothitelle or its relations, which is weird because it's like a really weird and funky design. I just have nothing to say about it. And last but not least, Musharna. This is something I can say things about because Manfred's a Martiana and it's awesome. Musharna. I can say Musharna. Say it 5 times fast, I dare you. Musharna. See, I can't do it. Now then, mirror match. Another mirror match. Is this mirror match gonna work out? Hint, hint. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's a level tie. It's just a matter of, haha, random number generator says, no, you get the special defense drop. You're screwed. And I'm pretty sure that even if I had used a Hyper Potion after this next attack, it would have been a 2 KO and I would have been caught in an endless, you know, cycle of despair and torment. So it's just better to go for the Shadow Ball, hope that the game was on my side, which of course it wasn't. I call that the game just sticking me over. But anywho, that means I can bring in another Pokemon and start from scratch, because she's just going to heal it back to full health. That's the frustrating thing. you know, I guess you get a free attack. But other than that, you're just starting back from scratch after each full restore. See, that destroys things. That's a good strategy, but, you know, I needed the mirror match. And someday, I will have my redemption. One day, a mirror match will work in my favor. But it's not this day. Yeah, if I had sent out Cindy from the get-go, I wouldn't have had to use a revive on Manfred. You know, just destroy it like I did here, but whatever. Mirror match, mirror match. And that takes care of Caitlin. Apparently she has dealt with her anger management issues. See ya! And now on to the last member of the Elite Four. Well, this is different. Now this guy has been alluded to previously. I believe Alder mentioned him before as being rather hot-headed. He is the magnificent Marshal. Fighting type. Those are amazing pants, bud. Anyway, if you use a bit of deductive logic, you may be able to discern that normal type solo run versus fighting type Elite Four equals difficulty. And indeed it was difficult. I really wish that Lilo had bulk up rather than work up, because that would boost defense rather than special attack, and that would just solve so many problems for me. But alas, I must deal with healing and then fighting and all that jazz. And basically, yeah, you have to get lucky. Or I had to get lucky, rather. Had to wait for him to use a move that could miss, and did miss, in order to fit in another workup. Because otherwise, basically any of his moves were 2 KOs, other than, like, payback. And there's starting. There's a problem. It took a lot of retries to get the computer to go on my side, and to figure out exactly when to stay and when to go on bulking up or working up or whatever. Luckily, not nearly so difficult for Manfred, because Manfred is a defensive beast, and we can use Psychic and destroy things. Even your puny payback cannot defeat me. It was a critical, and yet it did little. Finally, Manfred gets some experience in this little crusade. Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr was actually one of the first Pokemon that I learned the name for, because just would not stop talking about it. Final evolution of Timber, it destroys things. It's a fighting type. It beats things. It's powerful, and it's comparable to Machamp basically. But deal with it as you would any other fighting type. Yep, it's dead. It's so goofy. So goofy. It's a goofy name, but it's just a goofy Pokemon. Anyway, Mienshao. Apparently, actually, Mienfoo and Mienshao are both pure fighting types, which amazed me. I thought they were part Psychic because they're purple, but they're not. Anyway, that didn't do nearly enough justice about how much stress Mienshao's jump kick did to me, because it just killed me basically. So if I managed to get to Mienshao, good frickin' luck. You know, I could still very well die, especially since jump kick got a lot better in the 5th gen, if I understand correctly. Anyways, you can see trying to use Shadow Box. I thought it was part Psychic, but it's not. It's not. It is just a part of fighting. It fights things with its not fists. So yeah, I could have just had Manfred sweep the entire team. And when you're being swept by a Musharna, that's saying something. I don't know what I was doing there. I guess I thought of healing and decided not to. Alas. Okay, Manfred, you coming in? No, Lillipup. I guess screen time to other Pokemon. That's how I can justify any poor decision in switching Pokemon in, is screen time. So Lillipup is just not getting enough, amazingly enough. And that takes care of his star Pokemon. And now Sock. Bit of a letdown after his star. I'm pretty sure even this guy is dangerous. But luckily I outsped him. Oh, that's why he's annoying. He is sturdy. Ah. Oh my god. Screw you. Oh, that's horrible. Luckily Karate Chop just didn't do much, and I have no idea why. But the great thing about Sturdy is that from a full health, it'll save you. Then you use his full restore, so you have to get him down, and Sturdy will activate again. So, you can't kill him. And it just keeps going. It's great. It's hilarious. Isn't that wonderful? So that's like until he runs out of full restores, basically. When he doesn't get a chance to attack, I find it funny. Maybe I'm a goofball. And then get an energy ball here. Sock. Really, not much has changed since you last saw Throw and Sock. Yeah, they're fighting types, and they have nothing really revolutionary or exceptional about them. So you can just take care of them as you would any other. Except they've Sturdy. Jerk. And I guess I didn't trust Manfred to outspeed that guy, which is a logical assumption. Yeah, you'll notice that a lot of these guys had Stone Edge. That's to take care of any flying types that you might have brought along. Psychic types really are the way to go against these guys. Ideal. Ha, ha, you see? It ties in. Anywho, that was the last member of the Elite Four, and next time we will take on the champion. But who is the champion? Is it N? Or is it Alder? I don't know, but I'll see you guys next time.